Fred, even though Fred just said, remember what my dad said about when you get close to here? I was on a roll. I was coming around this corner and I was like, yeah, coming off. And then I remembered what you had reminded me. So I'm going to come at it at an angle, chip away this way before I forget. In fact, maybe I'll do all my corners like that. Well, I need my towel if I'm going to do that, or I'm carrying my table up. I got to grab a towel. Excuse me.
They would have been a snake, they would have pitched it.
And where's that garbage can Fred told me to get? Oh, right here. Maybe that's a knife job. Glove, glove, glove. Fred, tilt it down so we can see what you're doing. You too, Barry. Oh, yeah. You're coming along quickly. Wow. You guys are a lot faster.
I used a knife around the top of the handle and the head, and
Yeah, I might switch to a knife too, because
but
this is
the sides here
control, it feels like.
around the bottom is easier with the number 3, seems like.
Besides, yeah, when I was,
Down around the bottom.
yeah, okay. I need glove or thumb guard. I'm gonna pair it. Still coming at it from an angle though, across the grain. Yeah, that's working. Of course, I didn't even hone this knife. Let me try that. Let's see if I get some. I'm at 45-degree angle and Okay, I found I can come straight down if I take really short strokes with my knife. And come across here. Hmm. I'm purposefully splitting this wood because it's coming off easily. And I can't get my knife in there for my gouge. Very well. So now I'll go the right way. Nope, still too soon.
I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think you probably always get the right answer talking to yourself like that.
I do talk to myself a lot. Does it mean I'm senile?
No,
When you talk to yourself, do you talk back?
Yes, I do. I argue with myself a lot. Too.
well, I changed my mind. You might need help after all.
I had a split at my base. Same thing as what they said at here. I just split it. Luckily, it was within the 1/4 inch, so I'm good. I would. If you don't behave, I'm going to have to break out my Dremel. And the neck, it's a little strange. Mm. Okay. And just breaking out the 50/50, folks. They do call this roughing out, right? Because mine's pretty rough.
Making it shorter. So it's kind of short, so I don't want to take it on.
How you doing, Fred?
Uh,
Yeah,
kind of round.
Wow.
cool. Getting there.
I think my bottom's turning up a lot bigger than it should. I don't know. I measured 3/8 of an inch out like the video said,
Yeah,
but I guess bigger is better. I can always take more off.
yeah,
Mhm.
you can. I've already taken too much. I broke a piece off.
Oh, no.
I always do that. On the bottom, I go too hard at it, and the grain changes, and I don't realize it.
Yep.
But I'm still okay.
That's
Went underneath the cabinet almost. Under there.
it split anyway. I went across and it split sideways now
Where at?
on the bottom.
Okay. Yep.
I pulled like this and
Yeah.
it lifted up.
Don't know why it's so fragile down there, but it always is.
Isn't that weird?
The grain is really goofy down there.
Yeah. So, I guess you just have to take super small chips.
Yeah.
And
Which,
it's what's confusing is it's tough, so you want to push hard, which would,
mhm.
but you got to take just shavings,
Yeah.
very little shavings. Oh, I think the baby's awake.
And my son and daughter-in-law are fostering a baby now,
Oh,
Cool.
about 4 months old,
Yeah.
maybe
Nice.
5.
what made them decide to do that?
Uh, just help out, I guess, or give back, or
Do they want to continue doing that, or are they thinking of adopting through that system?
uh, I think they're thinking about adopting this baby if the mother doesn't get her act together.
Okay.
Oh, split.
Want me to mail my other blank back to you?
Oh, I've got that
My spare you sent me?
firewood. Sticky down. No doubt about it. But I can fix it. Don't worry. I've had lots of experience having to fix these things.
Is your dad's old place getting sold or whatever?
It's already been sold. She sold it.
Oh, okay.
It was fast. Yeah. And I don't know how much she actually got for it, but they were talking about 365,000. And he only paid, back in the day, 50. So it did what he
Oh,
wanted it to do.
yeah.
As an investment. Of course, they did a lot to it too. They added a whole giant garage. And I mean, every year he would take out money from his 401k and they would do something with the house usually. So it wasn't like they didn't modify it, they did. Oh, I'm getting into the beak. That was tempting. That just, yeah, automatically went into the beak.
Oh,
I noticed on his video, Dad did too. He said, oh, there's the beak again.
I don't know, I might work on both these blanks at the same time and do them both together, so.
Get really good at it, huh?
I mean, you know, while I know what I'm doing or think I know what I'm doing, or
Mm-hmm.
you guys helping me.
did you guys draw a center line on all four sides of the handle?
Yes. I did.
Yes.
Cool. And I just round off to each center line. And it leaves it, you know, a fairly good size. So I haven't gotten all the way to this center line yet, but getting there, working on it. So I like what it's doing.
Where's that? Tell you what, guys, that 50-50 works pretty well down here
Does it?
where it's gnarly. Yeah.
I didn't,
it's
yeah, I didn't
looking
try
tough.
that.
It
I
just
should have.
it kind of shaves up in these little granules, but at least I'm getting it, you know?
Yeah.
Chin, scratch your chin for you. Smart. What else needs to be rounded? Got underneath pretty well. The first pass. Oh dear. Ziggy, set timer
Oh my.
already.
Yeah.
Ziggy, set timer. 8 minutes.
For how long?
8 minutes. I'm
8
listening.
minutes, starting now.
Y'all heard me. You didn't hear me.
Yeah. Ziggy needs hearing aids.
I think it's because the fans are running. I got the
Yeah.
fans. running. Can't hear over that. I could move him a little closer to me, I suppose. But I use him in the kitchen a lot, so he's sitting in between the kitchen and the dining.
Did I hear a hint of frustration in Ziggy when he asked when he asked the second time?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, who could blame him?
So what do you think would be the goal for before next week, to round the handle and the bottom of the head and stay away from the beak?
Yes, stay away from the
Yeah.
beak for now and the eyes, because I will try to find this weekend, say Sunday, I will try to find the if there are any videos that explain the gouging of the eyes. You need to gouge
Okay.
our eyes in. And
Seems like Bob used to use a Dremel with a round ball at the end or something.
yeah, that'd be
Bob
the easy
Dixon.
way. Yep, that would be easier way, I suppose.
I usually
But
start with a number 9 gouge on
number
that.
9.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. We did this in 2021, 3 years ago. Was the last time I did one. The only time I did one. 2021 is the date on the videos.
All right.
Yeah, I would keep rounding till you get it about the shape you want. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I will also look for videos. I'll text you if I find them. When I find them, I should say. And if you don't mind drawing your lines back on, it'd be a good idea to get rid of all of the saw marks. Part of our
Yeah.
roughing in.
Right.
Just split the head. I split his head. But I still got wiggle room. It ain't over. The fat lady hasn't sung
Sounds like she's tuning up her voice though.
yet.
See, Michelle, I'm getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah. Yes, you are. And I appreciate that. Starting to feel a little more normal again.
Any news on your job choice or?
No, they had already hired someone by the time I got back to them. So I told them to keep me in mind if it didn't work out, because they've had a couple that they've hired leave again abruptly, like not show up at all
Wow.
after they went through the hiring process. So I said, keep that open, but it's like there aren't any jobs around that'll pay me what I need. It's weird. There were a bunch when Katie and I were looking together, but now it's kind of dried up. So,
Well, my wife and I were talking that we were both pharmacists and I worked for Rite Aid at the end and looks
Yeah.
like they're closing up and
oh, really? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, there was one over by us on Clarkston Road, and that's completely shut down now.
Yeah, I remember that one.
is that one at 15 in Dixie or no?
No,
Clarkston
it's Clarkston and
Sashaba.
Sashaba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I saw, well, we still get the Oakland Press here over the internet. And
Mm-hmm.
I noticed they used to float me around sometimes in the Flint store that I used to work at.
Mm-hmm.
They're closing that one down. So
Just can't keep up with Walgreens and
It's
CVS. Huh?
CVS, yeah.
Well, my insurance that I have now, it's really weird to me, but they're basically telling me I have to shop I have to do my prescriptions at CVS, which is,
Really?
yeah, I
Wow.
thought that I've never experienced that before, I've always been able to take it where I want it because I have a Walgreens right next to me that I like to use. Ziggy, stop. Okay, show it like you own it. Let's see what you got.
that's what I've got
Ziggy,
so far.
stop.
Well, there's
All
my
right.
handle. We're looking pretty similar, Fred.
Yeah, you guys are way ahead of me. Mine is a lot more rough, as you can see. I got all my corners done, but
Yeah.
you guys have got it well rounded. But then I told you rounding is like the hardest thing for me. So
Is
I'm
it?
gonna keep
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing quarter inches here, round to the center line, as you said. See if I can whip this bad boy in shape before I see you guys again.
Yeah.
And I like a round bottom to my handle. So I will try to make this
Okay.
round.
Cool.
I think. All right.
Everybody's
Thanks for joining me.
looking good.